Greetings, it's Ian from R.T.O here. Welcome to a brand new show. Yes, classic albums has gone and it's been replaced by a new show that was devised, come up with by my good friend Lee. He says, what about doing a thing about the perfect side of an album? I thought, oh, that's brilliant. So I discussed it with Dave, and Dave says, yeah, let's go for it. So thank you, Lee. Now, I'm actually starting off with a band that I don't like. I thought I'd challenge myself. I like a challenge, you know that. So I'm going to start off with an album by Coldplay. Yes, you heard it, Coldplay. Formed in 1997 by university students, vocalist and pianist guy Chris Martin, guitarist Johnny Buckland, bass player Guy Berryman, drummer Wilt Champion, and their manager was at the at the university as well, Phil Harvey. They started to call themselves Big Fat Noises, changing to Starfish before their current name. After independently releasing an extended play, Safety, in 1988, they signed to Parlophone in 1999 and brought out their debut album, Parachutes. Yes. Won lots of awards. Very, very successful band, but not my cup of tea. Now, the album that I'm going to try and find my perfect side is their album from 2011, their fifth album, Mylo, Xyloto. They've closely worked with Brian Eno on this, and it is a concept album and a thematic opera. And playing on here is Chris Martin. Anyway, do you really think I would choose a perfect side of a Coldplay album? I don't even like Coldplay, so I've done an April Fool's all on you. You think I'm that yellow? Anyway, the fun's over. Let's talk about the album that I'm actually going to pick the perfect side for. And it's from the band Yes. Now, this album is their 10th album. It was released in 1980 and it was drama. Now, the lineup for this band was Jeff Downes, Trevor Horn, Steve Howell, Chris Squire and Mr. Alan White. Tracks on here. Let's just go through them. I know we've spoken about. I've now got to pick my favourite side. So this album, of course, opens up with the classic Machine Messiah. Yes, it's my favourite track on this album. I love that opening, that linen from Steve. Absolutely killer. Great track, some great keyboard bits here from Jeff Downes, who's now with them again, isn't he? So it's a big full circle. Chris Squire, that lovely Rickenbacker bass. Alan White, the late Alan White's drumming's good on it. It's just a classic Yes song. Then we get that little short, wonderful white car. Trevor Horn's vocals are brilliant on that. I wish it was longer, but it's so atmospheric. Wonderful piece of music. Then we get Does It Really Happen? Another great track. Opens up with Chris Squire's rolling bass line. It's a really good arrangement. The stabby keyboards from Jeffrey, thrown in with a damn good vocal from Trevor Horn. Fitted into this band really well. So that was side one. So let's have a look at side 2. This starts with Into the Lens. I like the arrangement on here. It's some of Jeffrey Downes' best keyboard work. Alan White's drumming on this is superb as well. It's a really strong track. Then we go into a song, Run Through the Light. Now this was co-wrote by John Anderson, Jeffrey Downes, Trevor Horn, Chris Howell and Squire. So John put some into this before he left. Steve Howell's guitar solo on this is, I would say, the best one on the album. Oh, this is tough already. I love that track, and you've got fretless bass here, played by Trevor Horn. Then we have another classic track with Tempest Fugit. That jazzy start, that great track. I like the bass from Chris Squire in this. Excellent track, great vocals from Trevor. Some great guitar work all over this. Brilliant track. Okay, this album, after, you know, we had Going for the One and Tomato, which was like the beginning and the end of that lineup of Yes, Take a Break, and they come back with this really strong album. I love Drama. The best 2 tracks on here are Machine Messiah and Tempest Fugit. Well, this has been a tough one, to be quite honest. I've played this album to death, and I love the whole album. This is tough, and this is what this is all about. So for this one, what do I think is the perfect side of this album? With Tempest Fugit and Machine Messiah, you had to look at the other tracks. As much as I like Run Through the Light and Into the Lens, Does It Really Happen is a wonderful track. I think it's that beginning, that Chris Squire. I mean, Machine Messiah is 10 minutes long. Does It Really Happen 6 minutes, and then you get that short white car that splits the 2 big tracks up. Yes, I've done some nice little tracks of this sort of, you know, length. White car is wonderful. I wish it was longer. It's a really great vocal from Trevor. It's got atmosphere in that short piece. It grabs your attention after the energy and of Machine Messiah, and then it sets you up. I like how it goes into Does It Really Happen. You know, you've had the silent, that pause to get our breaths back, and then bang, in comes Does It Really Happen. So I'm going to go for the very first one. My perfect side of Drama will be side 1. This is just a super side. You open up with such great tracks as Machine Messiah, you're always going to be onto a winner. Okay, that's the first one. Dave set me a challenge for the next one. I have got some others that I want to do, but as usual, if you want to challenge me to find the perfect side of an album, you know what you do. You just put it in the comments below, and I will take notes, and well, Dave will, and he'll tell me what you guys have come up with. I hope you enjoy this one. It'll be a lot of fun. It really will challenge me. This will. Anyway, that's all for today. Enjoy the rest of your Easter bank holiday, and I'll be back tomorrow. And we've got the last part of the Michael Schenker story. And I'm going to look, just like I usually do with stories, I'm going to just tidy it up we're looking at some other little collaborations he's done. I mean, he's done Fest and, you know, his super groups, but he has done a few other little projects. So I thought we'd take a look at that tomorrow. And also tomorrow, Retro Ranking. It's a very special one. As you know, a few weeks ago we lost the wonderful Steve Harley. So tomorrow is a bit of a Steve Harley tribute, where I'm going to pick some of my favourite songs by Steve Harley, which has taken a little while, even though I knew I'd got this time frame to do it in. But I finally got it down to my favourite 10. So that's all for tomorrow. Have a great day, whatever you're doing. As this has gone out early to get your April Fool in. I've enjoyed doing that to you. So I will see you all tomorrow. Take care for now. Bye.